Well, day 5 here on Epic Boat Cruise 2019, and we are continuing southeast as we have just left Lock 24, the Trent-Severn Waterway. Lock is called Juro. What's it called? Juro. Okay. And we are going to the next lock, which can be number 23, because we are heading downstream. Numbers getting smaller. Now this lock isn't too far away, just like the last two were in close proximity to one another, because, you know, the elevation. What's that? Cool. Because, anyway, sorry, Anchor Girl was distracting me there for a second. She says you can see the bottom, which is a good thing, so that means the water is clear. We're showing 6 feet below the keel, my dear, right now, so lots of water. Anyways, like I say, there's a rapid change of elevation here, and I think we're going through 2 more of these old-fashioned manual locks, which take a long time just because they don't drain or fill as quickly as the hydraulic ones. But I think I mentioned that before. The reason that they maintain those is that to keep the historical status of the Trent-Severn Waterway, so they had to maintain a number of manual locks. So that said, after these next 2 manual locks is the Peterborough lift lock, and that is the highest lift on the system, 65 feet I believe it is, and one of the highest lifts. Well, it's the highest lock of its type, the highest lift of a lock of its type in the world. Now I know there's going to be some folks from England saying, or Europe, no, the blah blah blah, the Falkirk wheel is higher and blah blah blah. Yes, but again, underline of its type. It's the tallest of its type in the world, and it's 65 feet, and that will drop us 65 feet, and I'll show you what that looks like when we get there. Well, as we carry on today, watching the birdies fly over, it's considerably cooler than it was last night. Oh, it's nice now, because yesterday was so hot. It was so incredibly hot. My face was just like, it looked like it was wax. It was liquid wax painted on when we stopped. It was so hot, so sweaty all day. So this is a welcome relief. And you can see the skies are nice and nice clear. Little bit of cloud residue over there, but I think that's more of a foggy, misty morning thing going up there. Little bit of a light breeze, but that breeze is supposed to die down as the morning moves onward, because we are 9:45 in the morning right now. It's a beautiful day for traveling. It's a lot more comfortable. And this is what Boogaboo looks like in a lock. Just waiting their little short staff today, because some of the staff had to run to another lock and do a garbage run, because it was a busy weekend and they get a lot of out-of-towners coming visit these places to go fishing mainly, and sometimes their services get overwhelmed. Now this facility is a university. It's called Trent University. As you can see, the campus is on both sides of the Trent Canal. Definitely late 60s, early 70s architecture. Kind of funky. A modern look. A couple of larger vessels approaching us here on the Autonomy River. I would say the first one, definitely a looper. Got a couple of Canadian courtesy flags flying, that's nice. But you can always tell the loopers because they got lots and lots and lots of fenders. And the AGLCA Burgie on the front. Now you can tell we are coming right into the town, or sorry, city, I believe it is, of Peterborough. As there's a lot more residential areas that we're starting to pass through. Now one thing I just want to make note of, years ago when we started traveling this way, I learned that there was a few loopers referred to the city of Peterborough as Petersborough, like with an S, possessive of Peter, and it's Peterborough, no S. And I learned just last week, I was looking as to why, probably, is because those folks, I'm sure, are only using the Navionics app, they're not using the paper charts, or have actually looked at like a map, like a Google Maps or something, to see what the names of the towns are. Fair enough. The issue is with Navionics is that if you're zoomed out to a certain level, maybe a scale of 50 miles across, 100 miles, something like that, it is labeled as Peters with an S, borough. But as you zoom in, it's Peterborough, and to the point where it actually, I think that writing actually disappears altogether. So my friends, it is Peterborough, and yes, when I get a chance, I will let the folks at Navionics know of their error, and hopefully they will fix it. No biggie, just saying. So I am coming to you from one of the big red chairs here at the bottom of Ashburnham Lock. Yeah, we were gonna go a little bit farther today, but decided not to, as it is already past noon, probably around 12:30 or so. A couple of delays that we were hoping not to encounter, shall we say. on the last few locks. So we decided just to call it quits, because our next destination, which we were hoping to do, was going to be Hastings. Last time we did that run, it was 5 hours, but remember, that was in the big boat, and I tended to go slow most of the time in that thing. So we can probably do a little bit better time, but it's getting too late in the day and we're on holiday, so who cares? So what we decided to do, we're going to spend the night here at Ashburnham. It's a really, really nice spot. It's lock 20 of the Trent Severn Waterway, and it's actually right next door to the headquarters of the Trent Severn Waterway Parks Canada Department. So we are going to head out in the morning. There is the Peterborough Marina right across Little Lake, which is a tiny little lake. So we're going to go there, get gas, and then we're going to carry on. Now, we may or may not need a pump out tomorrow. I don't know how critical it is. I don't think it is. But when I called the marina, their pump out service for the boats has been down all season. Apparently something's broke. And as it is a municipally run marina, they have to get funding through council and blah, blah, blah. So it's down for this year, and Buddy tells me it's probably going to be down like for the whole rest of the season, which would really suck, because there's a number of boats in that marina. There's got to be maybe 70 or 80 boats. There's a bug right in front of my eyes here. There's probably 70 or 80 boats in that marina, so that would suck to be there all year and yeah, not have a pump out, because this little lake is bordered by Ashburnham Lock right here, and maybe a half a mile down there, if that, is Scott's Mills Lock, Lock 19. So to get out of this lake, you have to go through a lock right away, either way. And there's no marinas up that way for a long time, all the way up to Lakefield before you can get a pump out, and that way all the way down to Rice Lake. A couple of marinas that could do that. So we are going to hit Hastings Marina. I call them. Their pump out service is still working, and so we're just going to pull in there real quick, get a pump out, and carry on. Because now that we're a little bit closer, we're going to travel past Hastings Marina and stay at one of the locks a little bit farther along, because today being Sunday, we'd like to be in Trenton by Wednesday, because the winds are forecast to be Thursday, Friday, quite strong and gusterly, so it just makes it a lot easier to be traveling when it's not so windy. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll get down to wherever we get down to tomorrow night, and then one more lock after that, and then Trenton. Fingers crossed. That's today's plan anyways. We'll see how it works out. So in the meantime, Anchor Girls just got back to the boat, to Boogaboo, and to rustle up some grub, and we're going to enjoy a little lunch and do a lot of nothing, and I will show you around this place while I'm here. It's a lovely, lovely spot, and it's a beautiful day again. Ooh, here comes Anchor Girl with my food. Food. Oh, a sandwich. Nice. Beautiful.
That was a long time for that boat, eh?
Gluten-free bread. Okay, lunchtime.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Yep. Yep. Happy with this ladder. Yeah. Works for me. Beautiful.
Thanks for watching. Hope you'll subscribe so you don't miss any of the new boating videos coming out. You can also check out daily content on my Facebook and Instagram pages, so have a look at that. Now, if you'd like to support the channel a little bit more, check out my Patreon page to see how easy it is for you to help. And of course, you can head over to my main site at boatingwithboogaboo.com to find out all sorts of fun stuff. So again, thanks for following along, thanks for subscribing, thanks for supporting the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.